Beth Miller is a prospective parliamentary candidate for Corby and East Northamptonshire and has been supporting campaigners. She joins me on the phone this morning. Morning, Beth. How do you feel about this decision this week?
Hi, John. Thank you for having me today. Well, firstly, I think I really want to say a huge well done and congratulations to the campaigners who've worked tirelessly on this for the last year. I was pretty proud to support them with my testimony to the Judicial review. And now I think we're in a place where the CCG must consult with the population now, which I think is a really good thing. But ultimately, I think this is a national funding issue, and the CCG has to work within the significant financial restraints that the government have set them. So I think now the move must come from the government and the MPs to make sure there's parity of funding for Northamptonshire, but also properly funded NHS and adult social care.
Nevertheless, the CCG is clearly now going to have conversations with the NHS. This isn't over by any means. Is this just a stay of execution as you see it for the UCC?
I think it definitely gives us a window of opportunity now where we can mobilise local people. We can get a big response to this consultation, showing how important the urgent care centre is, particularly the element of the walk-in facility. I tried to negotiate with the CCG to look at an option that would involve more appointments, but also the retention of the walk-in facility, at least in some parts still. That wasn't possible before, but I'm hoping now we have this bigger window and we can mobilise local people to respond to the consultation. That definitely gives us an opportunity to keep the service that we currently have. And I'll continue to lobby our MP and the government to allow the CCG the financial room to be able to do that.
If it turns out that when the CCG and the NHS come back with a new consultation and they involve the general public, and then they still want to go ahead with making the UCC an appointment-only outlet for primary care for people in the Corby area, how would you feel about that?
The most important thing for me is that local people have a say and are part of these discussions and conversations that take place. And whatever they decide then, I would respect. So if they come back and say, actually, these plans seem reasonable, we'll have more appointments and we'll keep, retain some element of a walk-in centre, and local people want that, then of course I'll get behind that and support that. But if it comes back that actually they want to keep the walk-in centre completely as it is, I'll respect that and I'll continue to lobby our MP to get more funding.
What have people told you from the general public of Corby about how they view the services of the UCC and how they would view any changes to the way in which those services were provided?
The CCG is a really much loved local facility. It's not just used by people in Corby, but the wider borough, including Gretton and elsewhere, as well as people from East Northampton who come to use the service because A&E at Kettering is so overrun, unfortunately. So it's a much-loved service for the whole of Northamptonshire. And that's what I hear on the doorstep. I was out in Thrapston a few weeks ago, and two people on the door brought that up to me. They said they were really concerned about the downgrading of the urgent care centre and asked me about my work in the campaign.
NHS Corby Clinical Commissioning Group is now going to regroup. It's going to consider with NHS England what they need to do to deliver a consultation. This is all going to happen again by the sound of it. What would be your advice to campaigners who you have supported as a prospective parliamentary candidate up until now?
Yeah, I've been speaking to the campaigners, to Lynn Buckingham, who led the charge on that campaign. And we will have some things in the pipeline. One of the things I would like to do is to hold a large meeting with, open to the public, where they come along and we make a plan for how we will engage with this consultation now, whether that means draft letters or a petition, the use of local press, a full-scale campaign really to make sure that when this consultation happens, we're in the best place to influence it.
Good to talk to you. Thank you for giving me your time this morning, Beth.
Thanks very much.
That's Beth Miller, the prospective parliamentary candidate for Corby and East Northampton, supporting campaigners in their attempts to prevent the Corby UCC, the Urgent Care Centre, becoming an appointment-only outlet for healthcare for the people of Corby. If you've got a view on that, we'd love to hear from you. You know the number, 0800 030 4455, or you can text North and your view to 81333. We will continue to follow this story. Another turn of the key and another chapter of the story.